guys, it's me editing. Before we get into the video, I just wanted to say a little disclaimer. I am still getting used to my camera settings and all of the adjustments and everything. So throughout the video, my camera goes in between like a pink and green hue. And I just wanted to basically say that I'm noticing it now editing, but it does affect the way that my makeup looks a little bit. So I just wanted to say that really quickly. That's all, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Courtney. I just filmed this going out summery makeup look, so if you want to see how I achieved this glowy full coverage look, then just keep on watching. I already washed my face and moisturized. Those are very important when you're doing your makeup. You always need to moisturize. So I'm just gonna get right into prepping my skin. Since this is a going out makeup look, we want it to last all night long, so I'm gonna go in with my favorite primer. This is the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. It's super sticky once you put it on your face, which is exactly what we want to make our makeup stick all night long. I'm gonna focus this in my T-zone and anywhere I'm putting my concealer. I'm just gonna kind of pat it in. Oh, see, my face gets red so easily. Now that we just irritated my skin, I'm gonna let it cool off for a second. Since this is my summer going out makeup look, I still want to look super glowy and fresh on my skin. So I'm going to go in with my Saie Beauty Glowy Super Gel drops, and this is in the shade Star Glow. And I just love any sort of glowy drops, whether it's bronzing drops or you mix a liquid highlight in with your moisturizer. I just love doing this before the foundation. And last step for prepping the skin, I'm just going to go in with a spray. This is the Kosas Plump and Juicy Spray. I just really like this one because it kind of just adds the hydration back on top of all the products we just put on, and it also sets that in place. I almost forgot, but before we go in with the foundation, I'm just going to do my brows real quick. This is my favorite brow product. It really holds in my eyebrows and makes them last all night long. I never really fill in my eyebrows, but I just brush them up with this product. I just don't like to do it after my foundation because it'll literally wipe off my foundation. Now we're going to get into the foundation. So I'm just going to be going in with the Haus Labs Skin Tech Foundation. I am obsessed with this foundation. I just find that it's the perfect balance in between glowy but also full coverage, which we love, but you still can see your skin underneath so you don't look too cakey. We're just going to start off with one pump, and I like to put this on the back of my hand and put it on my face with my finger. That way I know I'm getting an even amount of products all over my face. I just like to take the excess with my beauty blender. I'm actually going to spray my beauty blender with the Kosas Plump and Juicy Spray that I was using earlier. I like to use a beauty blender because it doesn't leave too much product on your face, and I just think it looks so flawless. Okay, now the foundation is all on. I'm just gonna go in with my contour. This is my favorite contour stick. I'm sure you've heard of it. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Contour Wand, and this is in the shade Fair Medium. I literally use this thing every single day. For this look, I want to look really chiseled and bronzy, so I'm gonna focus this on my higher cheekbone rather than underneath. I'm just gonna do it a little bit higher, and definitely on my nose and my forehead, and then right underneath my jaw. I'm gonna put some on my side of my nose as well. This is just the EcoTools double-sided brush, and I love this brush so much because it's so small and dense where you could really focus it in a certain area. So I'm just gonna pat this into my skin. and I'm kind of blending up with it rather than down. So a little life update. I have not been on YouTube since I posted my very first video. A lot has happened since then. I was planning on being really consistent once I posted my first video, but you know, life happens. I decided to get a dog, so I've been dealing with him. He's a lot of work. So if you're thinking about getting a dog, it's not as easy as you think. But I love him so much, so that's all that matters. With the excess of my nose contour, I'm just gonna kind of blend it into my eye just to connect everything. That's like my main goal when doing my makeup, is just to make everything flow and look connected. Now that we are all chiseled out and looking very contoured, I am gonna go in with my concealer, and I like to do my concealer after my contour just to really sharpen up any mistakes that I made with my contour. I want a more full coverage concealer, and my favorite full coverage concealer is the NARS Creamy Concealer. I've been using this for so long. It's just the best concealer for a full coverage look. With the lighter one, I'm just gonna put this one underneath my eyes. I'm just gonna do 2 little dots. A little bit goes a long way with this concealer, so start off with a small amount and then you can always add more. With the darker concealer, I'm just gonna put a dot on my eyelids and then right underneath my lip to clean up the contour. I'm just gonna use my beauty blender again and blend this out. I'm also gonna work this up my nose just to start shaping my nose contour. And with this concealer, I'm just gonna take the back end of this and drag it up to where my contour is, just to really sharpen it out, and then just blend. With this, I'm just gonna blend this out with a brush. Okay, now we're looking very scary, but before we start creasing, I'm just gonna set my face. I used this in my last video, but this is the Hourglass Translucent Powder. I just take a little powder puff and I tap this right underneath my eyes and in my T-zone. And I like to just pat the powder into my concealer. I just find that it lasts longer that way, and it also doesn't wipe away any of your makeup that's already on. I'm just basically setting anywhere I crease. So since I did this with my concealer, it's a very harsh line, so I kind of just want to blend it out a little. I'm just going to take like a medium-sized fluffy brush, and I'm going in with the Haus Labs Power Sculpt bronzer. This is in the shade Medium Level 6. This has been my go-to bronzer recently. I'm just going to focus this where I put the contour, but also kind of just diffusing that line so it doesn't look as harsh. Now for my favorite step in my makeup routine, I'm gonna go in with my Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Light Wand, and this is in the shade Pinkgasm. I am obsessed with this wand. I'm just gonna put it on the high points of my cheek and a little bit on the tip of my nose. And I just blend this out with my fingers to get the most product. And to go on top of the blush, I'm going to go in with the Fenty Beauty Highlighter Duo in the shade Moscow Mule and Ginger Binge, and just put that right on top of the blush. So the face is all done, so I'm just gonna set it again with this Kosas spray. For this eye look, I really like to go dark. I never really wear dark makeup, but when I'm feeling it and I want to do like a nice smoky eye, this is definitely what I do. I'm just gonna take the NYX retractable liner, and this is in the shade Black, and I'm just gonna go right into my waterline. And I'm just gonna tightline my whole eye. My eyes are like watering right now. Now that my eyes are tightlined, I'm gonna do a little bit of a wing. This is the LA Girl Liquid Felt Tip Liner, and I'm just gonna draw a little bit of a wing. Now I'm just gonna take a angled brush and kind of drag it out a little bit more and diffuse the top of it so it's just a little bit smokier. Now for eyeshadow, I kind of want to keep it more on the simple side, so I'm just going to go back in with this Haus Labs bronzer, and I'm just going to take a fluffy brush and kind of just put this right in my crease. For my bottom lash line, I want to add a little bit of the bronzer too. So I'm just going to take a little dense brush and smoke out the bottom of my lash line. And I'm going to take this dense brush too and put it right on my upper lash line as well. Well, this is mousse. This is all you get, mousse. Alright. Last up for the eyes, I just want to add like the smallest amount of glitter or just like a shimmer to my eye. I'm just going to go in with this Tartiste Pro palette. You can really take any shimmer that you have. I'm just going to go in with more of this champagne color. I'm just going to put it on the inner corner of my eye and underneath my lash line a little bit. Now we're just going to finish off with my lashes. I'm just going to curl them, and I like to use the L'Oreal Telescopic mascara. The mascara is done. I'm feeling so much better. Now for lips, I kind of want to do more of a nude since there's so much going on with the eyes and everywhere else. So I'm just going to take this Haus Labs lip crayon. The way I like to overline is I like to keep the lip liner on my natural line from like here to here. And then once I get more up here, I start to overline just a little bit. I think I want to go in with something a little bit darker. I just used the NYX lip liner in Ever. I'm just gonna clean that up with some powder. I'm like so obsessed with this. But before we're finished, this is my favorite gloss. I found it right around New Year's, and it was like the perfect time because look at how sparkly it is. I'm so obsessed with this. It's the Anastasia Beverly Hills Sparkled Gloss in Amber. I mean, it's so beautiful. And I thought I was done, but I'm not. I'm gonna go in with the Iconic London highlighter drops. These are so beautiful. You only need a little bit though. A little bit goes a long way with these. Thank God I'm almost done because Moose just woke up. And I just like to blend these out with my finger. Oh, so stunning. These literally put me in shock every single time I use them. Too much on my nose always. Alright guys, so this is the end of my going out makeup look. This is like my favorite makeup look to do. I just feel the most beautiful and confident when I do this look, and it's still very glowy and bronzy for the summer. Moose is getting a little impatient. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I plan on posting more now since Moose and I are kind of settled into my apartment. I want to do vlog style content and definitely some more makeup tutorials, so comment below any sort of video you guys would want to see, and I'll definitely do them. So thank you so much for watching. Ow! And I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for the next video. I love you. Bye.